All right, Shalom. This is the brother from GMS New Orleans coming back at you with another live lesson. As we always do, and give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Bashem Rakakadash. Once again, double honor to the elders apostles of GMS. Peace, blessings, and salutation once again to the hopeful elect. All right. And this is coming off a spinoff from this past weekend and a conversation once again having with a brother on a lot of the war activity that's going on in the Middle East, all right? And the conflict right now is going on between Trump and Iran, all right? And this is from businessinsider.com, all right? Under the column of military and defense. It's written by a guy by the name of Jake Epstein, all right? Entitled Trump's Threat to Iran that there will be bombings come amidst a new uh, B-2 stealth bomber moves, all right? And it says the threats come as the United States appears to be masking B-2 stealth bombers at a strategic base in the Indian Ocean that has been used to stage strikes in the Middle East. All right. And it says, if this is from Trump, if they do not make a deal, but you talking about that nuclear deal, all right, he already made one in the past when he was first time he was president. Now he's back again. He wants Iran to make a new nuclear deal. All right. If they do not make a deal, there will be bombings. All right. Trump told the NBC News, Karen Witters, over the weekend, adding that it will be bombings like they bombings the likes of which they have never seen before. All right. It says earlier this month, Trump gave Tehran a 2 month deadline to agree to a new missile deal or face military actions. On Sunday, Iran's president reject direct talks with the United States, though he left the door open in he left the door open to indirect negotiations. All right. And all this is, like I say, it's a combination of things uh happening, man. All right. These devils don't want to lay down with these devils, which Iran's a devil too. They don't want to lay down with this whore no more, man. All right, they want to have no dealings with this whore. And what you see, America going around once again being a bully to the whole planet Earth. All right, bullying you into deals, bullying you into certain effed up deals, man. And then the nation's not going for it anymore. All right, but it says Trump withdraws from a landmark 2015 nuclear deal, which Iran during his first term of office, which I spoke on. It says the president's threats comes at the United States has been deploying B-2 Spirit bombers, all right, which is the B-2 stealth bombers, to Diego Garcia, a tiny British island in the Indian Ocean that has been served as a joint UK United States military base for decades. All right. It says in a move, open sources. It says open source intelligence analysts begun tracking the arrival of multiple aircrafts over the past days. All right. So it seems as if Trump Trump threats, which Iran have threatened in the past days too, just have past days threatened the United States too. So you have threats at the threats at the threats, which like I said, these threats at some point turns into war. All right. On top of that happening, you have this thing kicking off. I think it kicked off today with China hosting drills around Taiwan, in which they have this time they surrounded the whole land. All right, with different ships, a host of planes and soldiers, man. Which it looks like it might just go up in there. All right, and you have that kicking off. I want to go here too to start off with a precept. Oldie but goodie, which is it goes for this time. All right. This is Matthew chapter 24, verse 6. It says, and ye shall hear wars and rumors of wars. All right, which we're seeing actual wars taking place with Israel, Ukraine, Russia, you know. And like I say, more than likely this China Taiwan thing is gonna kick off because I think China stated at one time they was trying to go up in there and take their land before 2027, you know. It looks like they might just march up in there. All right, but it says, and ye shall hear wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass. All right, because there's biblical prophecy, man. All right, the RFID chip must come to pass. You know, despite what these naysayers and these different bug outs be saying, man, those things must come to pass. These wars, all right, which is the ultimate war. Let me get this. I'm gonna come right back to this, man. Let me get it. This is Revelations. Hold up. Go back. 11. Revelations chapter 11 and 14. Revelations chapter 11, verse 14 says, the second woe is past, and behold, the third woe coming quickly. What's those woes? All right. The third woe stands for World War III. All right. You have the second woe was World War II. Then you had the first woe was World War One. All right. World War One. Which those wars happened. The only war that hasn't come to pass just yet, which we in the midst. All right, it's a buildup. So we're in the midst of it possibly going down in a moment now, man. With the tensions that boiling between these nations. All right, these deals, these tariffs. All right, the nations have picked sides concerning the American dollar. All right, we looking at it right now. All right, but it's a buildup. You know, you already had the assassinations of different generals. All right, you have assassination attempts of different men in charge. So we very much so there. Which I think they had an attempt. You know, I gotta look back into it. Which I think they had a possible attempt on Putin's life, man. All right, but going back to Matthew chapter 24, I'm gonna go at 27. It says, "For the nations shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places," which we're seeing. All right, we had the other day, 7.7 or so earthquake that went on in where that place was at, man? Over there, what that was? I think it was Bangkok, if I'm not mistaken. All right, where the whole building came down. I think this says about 2,000 people is possibly dead. All right, you have many earthquakes that's going on all around the world. All right, but the point is, nation rising against nation. You're seeing, now you're starting to see wars just popping up out the blue, skirmishes. You're seeing these different kings of the earth getting into it, man. Not signing deals, not agreeing on deals. And and look at the thing that happened with Trump. All right, on the world stage with Zelensky, man. You got them getting into it, which has never been seen before. All right, you got them getting into it live on the TV, man. All right, going at each other. All right, so this thing is getting ready to build up into, all right, actual troops, soldiers. All right, going at it with one another, man. All right, which I always say too. A lot of you Jakes out there, and you YNs, you YCs. All right, whatever you want to call yourself with the Y. All right, you gonna get drafted over there too. All right, and I think they already got something getting ready to have something in place with you gang members, man. You gang members. All right, a lot of you gonna get put on the front lines to fight this war too. All right, but it says in verse 8, it says all these are the beginnings of sorrows. All right, it says then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sakes. And then shall many be offended, and shall betray one another, and shall hate one another. All right. And many false prophets shall rise and shall deceive many. All right, which we're seeing now. You know, A lot of these false prophets coming up and going. The Lord exposing. All right. They exposing themselves too. It says verse 12. It says, and because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. Hold on real fast. Yeah, Joker's walking all behind you and shit. All right. It says, and because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. You're seeing that. You turn on the news and just the sheer things you see in the news, man. All right. Mothers killing their sons and daughters. You seeing all type of crazy news articles of people just walling out, man. So it's already started. The love of many has waxed cold. All right. People just in a state of doggy dog. All right. They can barely pay their bills. All right. Massive layoffs is happening right now, man. On a lower scale, you got people, you pull up to a person at the light, which I didn't seen this happen. I didn't had this happen. You pull up to a person at the light, the chick is over here, she just boo-hooing, crying. All right, but like I say, about 5 minutes earlier, you seen her come out of her job. So you can imagine what had happened. You probably got laid off or so, or something with the old man. All right, but people losing it, man. All right. People are complaining about, they live in check to check. Okay, but I'm gonna continue. It says, verse 13. It says, but he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. Which we always push that, man. Enduring unto the end, because a lot of you church people believe, all right, you saved. It ain't the end yet, man. All right, ain't nothing happened to be saved. All right, we hoping and willing to be, hoping to be saved, man, by Yahweh Shem Shai. All right, but it ain't the end yet. All right. Let me see right here. It says 14. And this glory of the kingdom shall be preached unto all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come. All right, which we can see that this word has reached, via the internet. First and foremost, this word has reached all around the globe, man. And you see, we ain't got to go to Kenya and get chased by some fucking Hamites and whatnot with some AK-47s for it to reach. All right. This is what divine intervention. The Lord has basically put the apostles in place to put us on a level with these scriptures, via the Holy Spirit. And then what happened? You've seen the brothers rise up all around the world. Not that we visited, not that we had to go take a plane over there and try to teach them, but it happened through the Spirit. All right. And like I said, a lot of these groups, they want to make themselves popular. They want to make and put themselves in place. This is just something that just happened, man. All right, them brothers you see over there, all in the UK, all up in Canada, all up in Africa. All right, those camps, those different brothers, man, Australia or whatnot. Those brothers just came up out the blue, man. All right, through the Spirit. All right, teaching and preaching. Now they got brothers in Africa. You ain't seen them brothers in Africa getting ran up out of there. All right, the brothers all in the islands. All right, but that's a whole nother. I'm gonna stay on top, but that's a whole nother subject in itself, man. All right, but I want to go here to Ezekiel 38. Okay, here you go. I just want to, like I say, that's a whole nother subject in itself, man. All right, this is Ezekiel 38 and 1. It says, and the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Gog, the land of Magog, all right, the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal, and prophesy against it, all right, and say, thus said the Lord Yahweh, behold, I am against thee, O Gog, the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal, all right, because like I say, when I was going into this past weekend, all right, brothers should be excited, man, because one of the main characters, all right, of biblical prophecy is now now on mainstream media, all right, being threatened, coming up against, which is Iran, all right? And we know once these devil attacks Iran, go up in there, try to attempt to go in Iran, all hell's gonna break loose, man. All right, and like I said, this is a beautiful time that we're living in, all right, because we see in biblical prophecies unfold right before our eyes. But it says, verse 4, I will turn thee back and put hooks in thy jaws, which the Lord has put that spirit on those Russians, all right, to get in that Soviet Union state of mind. All right. That's going into the point of hooks into their jaws, all right? And I will bring thee forth and thy armies, horses and horsemen, all them that clothed with all sorts of armor, even a great company, all right, with bucklers and shields, and all of them handling swords, all right. And out the gate in verse 5, who does it bring us out? It says Persia, which for you that don't know, Persia, Iran, Iran is Persia, man. All right. That was the name before it was turned into Iran. All right. It was Persia. All right. It says Persia, Ethiopia, and Libya with them, all of them with shields and helmets. It says Gomer. All right. It says Gomer and all his bands, the house of Togarmah of the north quarters, and all of his bands, and his armies. All right. And many people with thee. Be thou prepared and prepare thyself, thou and all thy company that are assembled unto thee. All right. And it's talking to Russia. All right. Which is Magog right here. All right. You can go look at a biblical map and they'll show you that Magog is the land of Russia. All right. Which that all those regions over there once at one particular time was operated and the Japhites dwelled there, but now you have the Edomites up in there, all right? But it goes on to say, where am I at? I lost it. Okay, it says, be thou prepared and prepare thyself, thou and all thy companies that are assembled unto thee, and be thou a guard unto them. In which that's what Russia's doing with Iran, Ethiopia, Libya, all right, and all those countries over there, man. It's being a guard unto them, all right, helping them and protecting them, man. All right. That's why you got, those two, China and Russia, they hand in hand, man. They're with each other. And then, like I said, they really are against this horde too, man. Because a lot of people, I just listen to certain people that don't know shit in the world on YouTube. They really think that Trump has some type of say so with Putin, or that Putin is possibly scared of Trump. Man, that man don't give a damn about them, man. And I'm gonna say this too: that man's gonna do what the Lord makes him to do. All right, whatever the Lord puts on his mind to do, he's gonna do it. All right, even Trump. All right, them dudes don't have no say so over their damn selves. This is what the Lord wants, man. All right, it's definitely what the Lord wants. All right, let me keep going. It says, after many days thou shalt be visited. All right. In the latter years thou shalt come unto a land that is brought back from the sword, and it is gathered out of many people, all right, against the mountains of Israel, which have been always waste, but it is brought forth out of the nations, and they shall dwell safely, all of them. All right. It's a point I wanted. Let's see. Okay, I gotta keep reading. It says, it says, thou shalt ascend and come like a storm, that shall be like a cloud to cover the land, thou and all thy bands, and many people with thee. Thou shalt, it says, thus shall say the Lord Yahweh, it shall also come to pass that at the same time things could come into thy mind. All right, and thou should think an evil thought. All right, it says, and thou shalt say, I will go up to the land of the unwalled villages. And where's that? That's over here. That's America, right? America's them unwalled villages, man. Which when you go into unwalled villages in the Strongs, it goes into open region, basically like a place without walls. All right, and that's America. America don't has no they don't have a like back in ancient times used for protection of keeping people out. America accepts everyone. America has no place. You can just also you can just take a boat and just come over here and just walk, get on the land and just walk right into America, man. It's not like those ancient places that had walls, all right, for use for protection, all right. And furthermore, we also know through the scriptures too, man, that the Lord's gonna allow America's defense system to fail, and this horse is gonna get touched, man. All right, this is the place of unwalled villages. And it says, I will go to them that are at rest, that dwell safely. All right. And these people are at rest. They lax, man. They like all this shit going on in the world, but yet the people over here is worrying about they're worrying about bullshit. They're worrying about the NFL draft. They're worrying about who gonna get in the playoffs with the NBA, the latest greatest scandal. All right. With these celebrities, what next rap nigga gonna get killed? That's what they worried about. So they at rest, man. All right. It says, I will go to them that are at rest, that dwell safely. All right. Talking about here. All of them dwelling without walls and having neither bars nor gates. It says, oh yeah, it says to take a spoil and to take a prey. All right. To turn thy hand upon the desolate places that are not inhabited, and unto people that were gathered out of the nations, which have gotten cattle and goods that dwell in the midst of the land. So the Lord's going, in these coming days, man, the Lord is going to really take this whore out, man. All right. Excuse me. Let me see, is there anything else? Yeah, the Lord's gonna really just allow this place to get totally destroyed, man. All right, and you can see it. You can see how things are moving very quick, man. And like I say, especially if you tuning in, you stay in tune to the prophecies of what's going on in the Middle East. You can see things are rapidly moving fast. All right, so much. If you go through a whole day, you'll miss something, man. That's why, brothers, if you can, try to stay tuned to the different news outlets, the real news outlets, man. Like I said, Euro News, right? Al Jazeera, even this other little app called Newsbreak. You having some pretty good stuff on there, man. All right. Even then, like I said, even now then, the guy Dabu. I think that other guy, Jason A. There's a couple people out there, man. You just gotta stay hip to what's going on. Even brothers different channels. Brothers be on shit, But I'm gonna probably end it right here. I'm gonna give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shah, Bashem Kakadash. Once again, double honor to the elders apostles of GMS. Peace, blessings, and salutation once again to the hopeful elect. Until next time, Shalom.